In case you didn't know or do not remember, I am on this quest to visit all 50 states. In my last video, I made it to Portland, Maine, state number 31, and wanted to showcase my hotel accommodation. Be sure to check out that video after you finish watching this one. Now, let's go back to the morning of my departure to capture the drama of trying to catch my flight out of Charlotte.
Started with a vision, turned it to a plan. Esthetician hands making beauty out of skin. Royal beauty, that's her empire's flame. Building up a legacy, respect on her name. Media guru with a global touch. Consulting big moves, she doing too much. Grace in a step, wisdom in a stride. Business on point, got a family by her side. MsQueenRo, the world gon' know. From the roof to the crown, see her power grow. From all state to traveling, state to state. Building dreams, yeah, she carrying weight. Mother, daughter, leader in her lane. Love in her heart, success in her name. MsQueenRo, she gon' shine, she gon' glow. Everywhere she go, the world gon' know.
Let's get ready. State number 31. I made it, Royals. Solo birthday trip. Here we come. Portland, Maine. I'm still in the airport, Royals, but I heard that Maine had this, or Portland had this. Does this really taste like lobster? Ugh, I don't know. We might have to try it. Who has bathrooms in the middle of the airport? Like, ew. Y'all couldn't just put y'all bathrooms like over here? Oh God, that's so weird to me. That's so weird. Yep, we about to be a tourist in the airport. I need to go get my luggage, but look at this, only in Portland. I'm being such a tourist right now. But look at our luggage hasn't come down yet. My name is Rokeya, also known as MsQueenRo, and I'm so excited. 31 out of 50 states finally, and hopefully we'll get some more real soon, but we'll handle that later. I'm just here waiting for my luggage, but if you don't know me, again, my name is Rokeya, also known as MsQueenRo. If you like anything lifestyle and travel and anything a little business-like, you have stopped at the right place. Make sure you press that subscribe button and thumbs up so that YouTube will know that this video is great and you're watching it. Well, it has been a day already. It's been a morning, and basically after a 3-hour delay, I'm here. It wasn't weather, because as you can see, it's very sunny outside. It was just a mechanical problem with the plane. So we were actually on the plane and they told us to get off. Not like that. We had to deplane because the power kept going on and off. And my thing is, I'm glad this stuff is happening when we're on the ground and not in the air. But thank God I made it here safely, finally, after 3 hours. And I don't have anything planned for today, but today is all about the travel journey. We have made it. So I'm gonna go get my luggage and then we're gonna head to the hotel. I gotta get a bigger plastic because this is about to come off. Everybody's staring at my luggage because it's a pretty yellow. But let me grab it. Luggage secure. Let's call the hotel. I am walking to see what we can find to eat, but I don't know, Roy. It's not looking too promising. I think this is like the first place that maybe I should have rented a car. I mean, I can always Uber, but it does not look like there's any place close for me to find something to eat, at least. I mean, I think that's Center City right there, but that's a little bit of a walk. All right, Royals, I've walked about 10 minutes. I'm getting to a little bit of civilization. So hopefully there's something to eat out here where I'm going here. I just had to get over or past that overpass. I'm sitting here tripping over my feet, but I'm really tripping over these cobblestones. Talking about keeping the city how it was made. All right, we have made it to downtown. Okay, so not a bad walk at all. And the waterfront's to the right. It just looks like a bad walk. Oh, there's a Subway. Not that I really want Subway, but right now, well, now that I'm in downtown, let me just explore a little bit and see. But again, I gotta make this quick because it's gonna be dark soon. I don't know, really. All the videos I watched make it seem like Portland was just like this nice area. And I guess it is if you have a car. But this is dirty to me. Dirty, the buildings are run down. Some of them for sale. Yeah, I'm tired of going up these hills too. Black Lives Matter over there. Some of the houses are nice. That one, some of them look like Victorian style. Royals, I am highly disappointed right now. I've walked 33 minutes according to my Apple Watch, and all the restaurants I've seen are like little cafes, Japanese. I did see a Mexican one, so that's a contender. But I'm like, I didn't come to Portland to get Mexican. Where is the lobster rolls? Where is some type of seafood? Not that I'm a seafood connoisseur, but I'm in Portland. When in Portland. All right, still walking. And then there's this. There is a lot of unhoused people here. I thought Charlotte had a lot of unhoused people, but there is a lot. Not trying to judge, not trying to pick at anybody, but they are walking these sidewalks, wobbling. Definitely look like they're on something. Oh, there's a museum. But yeah, that's why I'm like really trying to get back before it's dark. When you're walking solo or when you're solo, you definitely have to watch your surroundings and act like you own the place. Like, I almost probably look mad so nobody would mess with me. Okay. I'm gonna probably walk like 2 more blocks and just make up my mind. But at least I know how to get to Center City now. I'm just mad I had not seen anywhere where there's a lobster roll or something. Wait a minute now. I see Jamaican. Jamaican cuisine. I don't know about this. All right, Royals, I think I'm about to give up and head back. I saw this taco place, so for now, I think I'm just gonna do tacos and go back to the hotel and try to map out some places to go. Somebody just invited me to church. I see Lobster, but that didn't have anything. The young man was just like, we're inviting people to church for this Sunday. Young man, I have a church at home. I'm not even from here, but I appreciate it. God bless you. Alright, just CVS and the long receipts. Alright, just know up north you have to pay for bags. And I totally forgot about that. So I didn't bring a bag, but it's fine. As you can see, I finally made it, and it has been a whirlwind. First of all, I'm not staying out this late again. I know better, and traveling as a solo woman, traveling as a solo anybody, you shouldn't be out at night in a place you don't know. So yeah, I really cut this close. So it's sun has set and it's totally dark outside, but I've been in about 10 minutes and I had a tiny bit of light left, but don't get me, Ma. We're not doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in the room by 6 o'clock. There's a gas station across the street if I have to get something, but I think I'm set. I bought some snacks at CVS, And I bought some snacks from home as well. And then I have some water for the few days that I'm here. So I think I'm set for now. I am really upset though that all they really had downtown to eat was Asian food, Italian food, and Hispanic food. Where is the seafood? Where is the seafood? So tomorrow we're going to map out some places to go. And if they are further away, then I'm just going to Uber because my feet hurt right now. I walked almost 4 miles. Now, mind you, great exercise, but was not planning to do that. I think I would feel more fulfilled if I felt like I accomplished what I needed to get. Like if I would have received a lobster roll, I think it would have been better. So we will be Ubering tomorrow for the most part. There is a city bus, so that is also an option. I'm also going to see how I could just take the city bus, but from what I noticed, the city bus it's worse than Charlotte. Charlotte, it takes about every 10 to 15 minutes, mostly like 15 minutes. I went out, got something to eat, came back out, and the same people was at the bus stop, and that was about 20 minutes. So thankfully, I don't have an agenda tomorrow. So maybe, and it's a Sunday. Oh shoot, that's gonna be even worse probably. I don't know, Rose. We'll see. Cause sometimes I'll get on the bus just so I can, as long as I map out how to get back and watch my landmarks and stuff. I'll just get on the bus just to kind of explore. You know how you get on like the hop on, hop off buses? Well, it's the same thing. You do in a city bus. Matter of fact, it's cheaper. And you just have to remember how to get back. That's all. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow and save the Uber for like really when I want to go out like somewhere specific. I'm calling it a night. I did get some tacos. I'm going to show you guys in a second what that looks like. But like I said, my feet hurt and I am ready to get in this, freshen up and get in this good bed for real. I hope you enjoyed my travel day. It has been a long one, but please subscribe and stay tuned because starting tomorrow, we should get into the meat and potatoes of here in Portland. And I do have a couple of ideas of what I'm going to do. So make sure you press that subscribe button so you will not miss the next uploaded video for this series. And press the thumbs up. And please leave me a comment. First of all, have you been to Maine? Is it an inspiration for you to get to Maine or somewhere in New England? And if you have, tell me some places to go. So leave me a comment about today and let me know your opinion about doing solo stuff, doing a solo trip. Royals, I'm doing something I've never done before. Let's see how this goes. Don't forget to press that thumbs up so that YouTube will know this is a great video to view. And if you're feeling fancy, go ahead and press that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We are about to, when I say we, I mean you and I, we're about to go on an adventure. I told you this is an adventure channel. I have never done a, just ride the city bus around the city or the town. I think in one vlog I said I'm not a city bus person, and I'm not, but the way this town is set up and the way my location of my hotel is, it's just better for me just kind of just explore. So what I'm going to do is think about it as like a hop on, hop off type of thing. Last night I couldn't sleep, so I got up and this time planned out the rest of my week on what I'm going to do. So make sure you stay tuned, and again, press that subscribe button so you don't miss out on what I'm doing tomorrow. But yeah, today I went out and saw how do you take the bus here? And it's just a regular metro. But when I was looking last night, when I was walking, I'm just like, yeah, they're coming like every 15, 20 minutes. But I think it's still going to be just better than just doing a whole bunch of walking and not really having a plan on what I'm going to do. At least on the bus, I'm not just walking frivolously. Also, it's not always the best to be somebody single, going alone solo, to be walking in places you don't know. So now I can take the bus and I kind of Google Maps where I'm going to go. So I went online, and according to the app or how to actually get a bus pass is you can go to the metro station, which that's too far away. I'm not doing that. You can actually pay cash when you get on the bus. You can pay cash. I have cash, but to me, I'm just like, I think that's just kind of holding up the line or holding up the bus from going. So I would rather have something I can scan, which I can't get the pass, a physical card pass, but they have an app. So what I did, I downloaded the app. Here it is right here. All you got to do, download the app, enter your information, then make sure you send an email to your email so that you can get it secure. And then lastly, just put some money on the card or the app from your card. So that's what I did. I put $6 on the app. I think it's Umi. Umi, that's the way I pronounce it. I'll put it here on the screen. Like I said, you're watching it as I'm doing it anyway. And just download it and do it that way. Because now all I have to do is get on, get off, and use my phone to scan the QR code that comes up. So really easy. So I'm not holding up the line when I'm getting on the bus, acting like a real tourist. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. And what I have planned today, I don't really have set plans, but what I am going to do is find a lobster roll. So I have mapped out where is one, and hopefully the bus will take me close to where I can go find one. So that's the goal today, is if I get my lobster roll, I will feel accomplished. But let's see what I'm wearing. Here is the OOT for today, just a regular kind of crop yellow shirt. And by the way, the weather is gorgeous. Look at that weather. It's gorgeous outside. And it's supposed to be like high as 70 or no, 80 degrees. So I was like, let me not wear pants today. So I'm wearing a skirt today with my walking sneakers. And that's another thing. I feel more prepared today because yesterday it was such a whirlwind and I was trying to beat time so that I can get back. But now I'm a little more prepared. So walking sneakers, better sneakers on today. I have my sunglasses and just a little bit of makeup on. We're going out the door, but let me show you what I also have so I can feel more prepared. Yesterday, you should not run out of battery traveling solo, and it was just a big no-no yesterday. Like, I almost ran out of battery yesterday, so this time I packed my, it's in the bag right now, but I have my book bag now, my little Mickey Mouse book bag. I have my snacks, my travel pack for the battery, so in case I run low, I can charge up while I'm gone. And I have water, which is right over here, and sunglasses, like I said. So I feel a little bit more prepared, and this time I think we're going to do well. Also, before I leave, you're probably wondering, well, Rokeya, how are you going to get around if you're not used to the bus system? And you're right, but Google Maps will be your best friend when walking and or taking public transportation. All you got to do is put in, well, it makes it easier when you have a destination. So let's just pick something. Let's go like to Becky's Diner. I was looking this up earlier to find my lobster roll, and just put in directions, or just press directions, and then bam. This is, I was already looking at public transportation. Like, you can walk there, which takes 44 minutes. We're not walking today in this heat. 23 minutes on the bus, supposedly, and 8 minutes by car. So it tells me that which is great, it's delayed. All right, it's supposed to walk 4 minutes to the bus station. I'm supposed to catch number 7 or 9B bus. Take that for however much long, and then I'm going to walk 11 minutes to the destination. So, and then you press it, and then it also tells you how long it should be. So riding should take about 3 stops, 5 stops, so 8 stops. So probably about 10 minutes. Yeah, and then I walk once I get off at the Congress Street and Park Street. So basically, my point is, there's no reason why you should get lost. I mean, it does happen, but if you can read a GPS, and if you have somewhat good in directions and work Google Maps, there's really no reason why you should get lost. Made it to the bus stop. It's literally right in front of the hotel, because there's the hotel sign. Did not realize it was this close. Just right at the corner. And y'all, somebody made a bench, out there, home furniture. I ain't mad at it. At least I don't got to stand up the whole time. All right, unfortunately, it's going to be about 20 minutes before the bus comes. That's the downside of waiting for the bus, but it's okay. Still waiting for the bus. I got to the stop about, I think it was 12:10. It's 12:26. It's supposed to be here at 12:33. Yo, that guy that was sitting on the bench, he offered me a cigarette. Do I look that nervous? No, thank you, sir. But no, I said, like, a little behind him. Because number one, the bench is in the sun. I ain't trying to sit in the sun. And two, you just don't know how people gonna be. So I stood like 5 feet behind him. Anyway, he's gone now. His bus came first. My bus should be next. Do you know another thing I just thought about? I hope I'm getting on the right way with the bus, because that's another thing. When you're taking the bus, you got to make sure you're going the right way, that you're on the side of the street that matters. But I'm looking around and I do not see another bus stop, so I think this is it. It says, yeah, this has to be it, because it's Congress and Seawall, and across the street, I think that one is called Whitney, I think. And I'm on the side where it says Congress and Seawall. So I think I'm on the right side, but again, we'll find out. Right on time, Royals. Oh my gosh, Royals, so easy. Download this app, put some money on it, and just scan it. So easy. No cash needed or anything, but I'm on the bus, y'all. I'm on the city bus. I forgot, Royals. This is actually how you can tell if you're going the right way or not. There's an indication there of which streets you're stopping at, but it also announces it too. But you can follow along on the app. It tells you which streets that you're stopping at each time and how many stops. So I'm definitely going the right way because we're passing each one of these streets. This bus driver is so nice. When I came on, he was patient because my QR code wasn't working at first, and he stopped the bus to get up to make sure that this accessible person is going to be available. So yeah, he's very nice. I mean, maybe it's his job to do that, I don't know, but he's definitely being very nice. I don't know if y'all can see it, and there's Wi-Fi on the bus. This was the best decision I ever made. I don't know why I was doing all that walking yesterday. I had to just sit down for a night and think, but yeah, look at the bus driver. Look how nice he's being with this person. I think it is his job, but still, he's making sure he's secure so he won't roll away when driving, because that is a liability with the city. But there's a Wi-Fi password and everything. My goodness, this was the best decision. As long as you're not in a rush to get somewhere, take the city bus. You'll be all right. And just like that, I am off. I thought I had missed my stop, but I think I'm close enough to where I can just walk to where I gotta go. So we're going to just walk a little bit to see, because I don't know where I am. But that's the joy of just being an adventure. You'll get there when you get there. How much do y'all think this house costs? Or duplex, maybe. Okay, so this is what I don't like being in Portland so far. Everything is like in residential. Like, I have to walk through residential to get to where I'm going. And I don't really like that. Now, mind you, I can do the same thing in New York and not be nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous now. And you're in the daytime at least, so that's good. I guess it's just because I'm so used to being in New York City that I can go to the boroughs and not be nervous. I'm so used to going around there, but I gotta walk in the middle of nowhere, it seems like. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all away. I gotta preserve my battery. I found the place. Not really the location that I expected, though. I don't know why I was thinking there was some other things to do around here. And I thought this was close to a waterfront. But this is where we are. Bite into Maine. I'm going to have my lobster rolls. But I'm not hungry because I just, ate breakfast not too long ago. But I'm gonna see if I can find some other places to go in this area. Oh, look at this. I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of commotion. They got the police holding up traffic for them, guiding them through. Okay. Can I join this club? Y'all got and most of them not even wearing. So I guess helmets is not a law in this area. Because most of them not even wearing helmets. All right, let me get back on track. That was just interesting to me that they held up traffic for their motorcycles. Let me go. It's hot, Royals. It's so hot. Anyway, I made it to my second destination because I didn't even get anything out the lobster roll yet. I have to go back that way. It was about a 15-minute walk to Two Fat Cats Bakery. I've heard this is one of the spots to go. So let's go inside and see what I'm going to order. This is a quaint place. This is the famous, hold on, what is maple, but I can't take it on a plane, so that'll be a no. Gummy lobsters. Alright, we're gonna get some water at least and just sit down for a second and regroup. Look at the size of those cookies. Pumpkin, like a feeling.
How are you doing today?
Hello. Just trying to figure out what I'm eating. Oh, I think I might do the cinnamon bun. And then these are pies.
For this week, all of our pies have been $20.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want a whole pie. So.
We do have a pie with us.
Oh. All right, let's do the cinnamon roll. Oh wait, is this a pecan?
Yeah, that's gonna be our bourbon pecan.
Let's do that instead. Yes, I didn't even see that. That the last slice?
Correct.
Okay. I have to go online, Royals, and see what they get the name from. Two Fat Cats, but it says it's the place inside. It's a very nice place, but I don't know. They don't have the air on, so I won't be here for very long. But look what I have. Pecan bourbon pie. I've already tasted it. It is very good. But we're just doing tastings today, really, so we're not really eating right now. And we're back. Hopefully this place has air conditioning. We're going to sit here for a minute and regroup while I wait for my lobster rolls. I'm still not hungry, so I'm going to ask them if they can pack it up. And I'm going to take it with me. I ordered the flight, which means you get 3 lobster rolls, 4.5 ounces each. And you can choose between 6 flavors. I got the Maine flavor, which is mayo and chives. Connecticut, just warm butter on top. That's going to be my favorite, I already know. And then curry, yellow Indian curry mayo. And this is what the place looks like. But I don't even want to stay here because there's no air in here either. It's so hot. But I asked them to wrap it up so it's separate so it doesn't get soggy because I'm not eating it here. Definitely upgrade to the 6 ounces because the 4.5 ounces don't look like a lot. But because I got a flight, I got 3. Hopefully this will fill me up later. And another thing. Do you see this hill? I am tired of walking up hills in Portland. I had to walk up this daggone hill. I am so out of breath. I feel like I'm hiking up that mountain again. All right, we're going to the bus stop. We heading back. Look, there's another one. Oh no. Let's get on this bus. I need an air-conditioned bus. My makeup is running. I'm sweating as I don't know what. I did not expect to be this hot up here. I'm not complaining. I'm good. I got my lobster. Royals, that sun has worn me out. When did I leave? About 11:30? Yeah, I left the room about 11:30. Now it's almost 3 o'clock. I did not expect it to be hot. You see it glistening right now? I did not expect it to be that hot. And I was going to wear pants today. Oh, shoot, I would have fainted. Oh, it's at least 80 degrees outside. But your girl, I'm right proud of myself. Right proud of myself for riding the bus. It was no mishaps, no crazies on the bus, nothing. Depending on where I am, I might just do this bus thing This is definitely easier. Not all the time, because I don't mind walking, but this is not the area to walk. It's boring. I'm like, you can't see any sights. And then a lot of it's hilly, and you're going through residential areas. And I don't like going through residential areas. That's creepy to me, because anybody could just jump out from an alley. So we doing the bus. Like I said, I feel more comfortable walking the streets of New York than I do here. And I will say this. I thought about it as I was walking. I think part of it is I blame my friends and family, because y'all been wanting me to go on trips, and I haven't been on a solo trip in a long time, and I think I'm a little rusty. And I got a little comfortable. But nah, we back to doing solo. So God is with me, and the angels are encamped around me, so ain't nothing gonna happen, because I'm going back outside. I don't know about the day, but I'm going back outside. I'm so happy with my lobster roll. I have not even tasted it yet. I'm not, because I'm still not really hungry from that big breakfast I had. So probably about 5 o'clock, I'll be hungry, ready to eat it. And I've been just drinking water all day because it's been so hot outside. But I'm just about to rest. Probably will even get a nap or something. And see, I'm going to see if I'm going to go back out or not, because it's 3 o'clock. Because I can't get a nap. Because if I get a nap, that's over. Because I'm trying to be in here in the next 3 hours. But now that I know the bus stop is across the street, now I just got to map out where to go next. Either way, y'all are going to see. Okay, I'll be back. As you can see, it's a lot later. It's a little after 5, and I'm here about to catch the bus again. So on the way here, I figured out that I left the little adapter to connect to my mouse, and it is very hard for me to edit videos without a mouse. So I'm going to catch the bus to Best Buy. It's only a 30-minute ride. Get the mouse, and then jump right back on the bus. So hopefully I should be back probably a little after 6, because it's about a 30-minute ride there. One thing I've noticed, it's a lot of motorcycles here in Portland. Well, I figured out how to tell which side of the street to stand on. I just missed the bus. It was on the other side of the street. I was supposed to go the other way. It wasn't the same bus stop that I was caught at this morning. But now I know how to tell. So you have to look at the street. So this morning, I was supposed to meet at Congress and Seawall, which Seawall is on the other side. Now I'm supposed to meet at Congress and Whitney. I didn't really notice that. All I noticed was bus stop. And in my defense, there's no bus stop sign on this side of the street. So I didn't even know there was a bus stop. But the way I knew I missed the bus, when the bus stopped and I wasn't there to get on it, yeah, I missed it. So I'm waiting another 20 minutes, which delays me getting back here before dark. I'm already out here, so I'm going to do it. I feel a little better because I'm not walking, so we're still going to do it. Royals, it is 5:47. It went from being here at 5:20 something to now 5:50. So it's supposed to be here in 3 minutes. If this time gets moved to after 6 o'clock, I'm going back in the room. You can't say that I'm not dedicated, but I've waited here almost an hour for a bus. This is the downside. Oh, okay, I see it now. I see it coming. This is the downside of taking the bus, but all right, I see it coming. Well, Royals, matter of fact, let me just stop for a second. I gotta laugh at myself to keep from getting angry and distressed. So I waited about an hour. Here comes the bus and rolls right on by me. I knew something was up. Because there's no bus stop sign on that side. But on the way coming here, the bus did stop on that side. So I don't know what it is. So maybe you had to wave. Maybe he thought I was just walking the streets and you just had to wave him down. I'm not used to that. I didn't know that. So he just kept going on by. I'm not waiting out here. I guess that was just God saying, you know what, Rokeya, it's late. I need you to go back inside. You got your little fresh air. Now you watch your little YouTube video, but you need to go back inside. It's getting late. You're right, God. I'm going back inside. We'll try again tomorrow. And also to get some rest, because I was going to edit tonight, but honestly, I probably would have been up late editing anyway. So let me just go get some rest. We'll try again tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's going to be a different type of transportation. So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, because it's going to be something different tomorrow. I'm not saying it's the last day I'm taking the bus, because I still had a really good experience. But I got some other things planned for tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned. It's about 6 o'clock. Let's go eat some lobster. When I say I've been waiting all day to eat this, all day, I've been waiting. We about to dive in. So let me remind you on what 3 kinds that I have. I went to Bite into Maine and I bought the flight. So basically you can get 3, these are the small ones, right? So what did I say, 4.5 ounces, I think, but you can upgrade to the 6. And as good as these are looking, maybe I should upgrade it to the 6, but I'm not going to be greedy. All right, so I have 3. So this one is called the Connecticut. This one's in Connecticut. This one has mayo and chives. This one is the curry, so it's an Indian curry as well. You can tell by its yellow. And this is the Maine. No, I'm sorry. The Maine has mayo and chives, yes. Curry, and then this is the Connecticut. Connecticut is just the regular butter, a hot steam butter, which, speaking of butter, girl, all right, let's just dive into this. Let's just go ahead and put a little bit more on this one. Yes, honey. All right, so I'm going to use this butter for the other 2 as well, but I want to taste it as is first. Are we ready? We are. Let's just taste the regular one first. This is the one I always get. Connecticut with the hot butter. Royals, I came all the way from Maine for this. The only other lobster roll place that I like is Luke's Lobster. But I've been to that. There is one here, and it's very good, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to go to somewhere different. I've been to Luke's Lobster. They have one in Brooklyn, in Dumbo, actually. And every time I go to, well, not every time, but a lot of times when I go to New York, I travel to Brooklyn to go to Luke's Lobster. I didn't want to go there because I want to try something different, but Bite into Maine. Yes. Okay, let's taste the Indian now. Okay. Tastes just like curry. Not as good as the Connecticut, but I do like it. Last but not least, let's taste the Maine. It's been in the refrigerator, so I nuked it a little bit. I don't know, though. I gotta put some butter on the Maine. Maine doesn't really have flavor. The Maine probably was meant to be cold. I mean, it has flavor, but it tastes like the Connecticut. It was probably meant to be cold, but it's still good. We still eating all of this. So, 10 out of 10. If you've never had, like, lobster rolls, or if you've been a minute, you want to try Luke's, I understand it, but don't trip on Bite into Maine. Y'all should try to go there. Let's see at the box. Yep. Y'all should try to go there. Try to go here if you come into Portland. Highly recommend. And did I rate the? Well, I don't remember. Maybe I did rate the pecan pie. That's gonna be my dessert. I didn't eat that from earlier. The pecan pie was good. I rate the. Well, okay. I'm all over the place. The lobster rolls. Yeah, I did say 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. The pecan roll, I rate it an 8 out of 10. I've had, as I say, pecan pie, 8 out of 10. It had a good flavor, but you know what? I'm going to try it warm. It was the last one left, and I had asked her. I was like, is that the only one left? She's like, yeah, it's the last one. So a lot of times when it's just sitting there, it's probably not good, and I assumed that. So it wasn't the best, but it still had good flavor. So I'm going to warm it up and see if it does taste any better. I wish I had some ice cream because it would go great with ice cream. All right, Royals, I am calling it a night. Do not forget to tune in to tomorrow's vlog. Well, it won't be for tomorrow for you guys, but what I'm doing tomorrow, make sure to tune into the next vlog because we're doing a totally different experience tomorrow. I've already reserve what I'm doing. So you want to make sure to subscribe so you will not miss that notification when I pop that video. But thank you so much for my first full day in Portland. I feel like it's been fulfilled. One little mishap with the bus, but besides that, I had a good time. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.